Hi, everyone. My name is Chris Martin, and I am the author of 10 Things I Wish I Knew Before My Parents Got Divorced and Remarried. This is a 10-part series. This is video number 10. It's taken from the chapter from one of my books, and it's called Dream Big. This sounds cliche. It sounds like, oh, you go get them, sounds like something your teacher gave you, which I have given this assignment to kids to say, what do you want to be when you get older? Live your best life, live your dreams. But it's so true because I think when you're growing up sometimes in turmoil, and statistically speaking, there are not a lot of clean divorces out there. I don't care who you are. I've only met one person for 20 years talking to people of all ages whose parents are divorced. I only know of one person whose parents can actually stand each other, go to the same events together, and actually can eat together. So, and that's just not common. And that's only one family that I know of. I've seen just a lot of hurt, and that continues on. So how do you dream big? Like, how can you say, okay, God, I know my identity, I know my purpose, and I know what I'm supposed to do, and God confirms that in your life. Well, here's a couple just tips, just to say dreams and passions. And I think this is part of healing as well. When I was growing up, I always wanted to be a teacher, and so I knew that that was part of my life and what I wanted to do and what I wanted to be. And so, with a lot of prayer and actually counsel, and that helped me to also put my passion in what I feel like God was calling me to do, and then also my experiences, the good, the bad, the ugly, the mistakes, the triumphs. And the mistakes, and then say, okay, how can I use that now for my purpose that I'm passionate about, and then to live my dream. And I think there's so much healing in that, to know that no matter what life you come from and what past you come from, you can have the rest of your life the best of your life. And so this goal is all about hope, this chapter. So, what was your dream as a kid? This is just self reflection time. What is your passion and dreams now as an adult? And I've seen a lot of people who they'll default to maybe what their parents did, because they did it and they're on survival mode, and they can't quite get ahead or even break that cycle. Are you living out your dream life, career, and relationships? And this takes a lot of prayer and self reflection to say, am I just repeating the cycle? Am I just doing this because that's what my parents spoke over me and told me to do? Or am I doing this because I feel like I'm going to break out and I'm going to go do this career because I feel like that's what I'm supposed to do. And the awesome, unique part is that my passion and purpose is not going to be the same as yours. So this is where between you and God to say, okay, what do I want to be when I get older? What do I want to do? And there's so much healing because you can say, this is who God made me to be. No matter if I have 10 parents, or I'm a foster kid or I'm adopted, you are so unique. And to live out your dreams and purpose, there's such growth, healing, and contentment and peace, and just knowing that you're on that track to live your best life and to really enjoy life more too. And that gave me hope through some dark times, of seeing a lot of turmoil with family and stuff, and a lot of trials, and to say, gosh, I just, how do I grow? How do I move on? How do I um, just keep trusting God that He does have a plan? How do I keep moving forward? And I think a lot of us come to crossroads where there's a traumatic event or something that happens, and in a lot of families of divorce, there is abuse as well. That you come to those crossroads to say, okay, I'm going to change my family tree. I'm going to break this cycle, or it's going to eat me alive. And it's going to take the best of me, and then I will not live out my dream and passion. And we talk about this being a spiritual battle. I've seen a lot of talented, amazing people who they could have done their dreams and passion, but then they just ended up falling into the trap of repeating the cycle from their parents and their parents. So we don't want to do that. And so when you dream, you have to be almost like a child to filling out that paper, all about me and what do I want to be when I get older, and to then pray about it and to seek mentorships and godly counsel, because I think that's really going to help all of us. I know that it was a huge change in my life when I figured that out, and it took a long, long time for me to figure that out. So here's a verse for today. However, as it is written, no eye has seen, no ear has heard, no mind has conceived what God has prepared for those who love Him. Corinthians 2:9. And we know that all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. For those God foreknew, He also predestined to be conformed to the likeness of His Son, that He might be the firstborn among many brothers. Romans 8:28. And God just uses everything for, and it's amazing how much, if we go through something, how much someone comes along and we're able to help that exact same person at the exact same day that they need it, because people helped us, and